Hello little artists, I'm Mariana Olson and today we're drawing a letter folding surprise. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. We're gonna start folding the paper in half. Then we're gonna take the bottom part and fold in half again. Now we're gonna flip it over and fold one more time. And then we're gonna open it, we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna start drawing right here. Hello little artists, today we're doing a letter for the surprise. These ones can be for your friends, your family, or for Santa. We're gonna start using a pencil and we're gonna start in the outside of the paper. And the first thing we're gonna do is the head. We're gonna leave 3 finger space or 4 for you. And we're gonna put a little mark here, a little dot. The same thing we're gonna do about 4 finger space. And we're gonna put a little dot here. And now I wanna try to do a half a circle that is gonna go from dot to dot. And the reason we're using pencils is because circles can be tricky and take us a couple tries. Okay, so when you're happy with your shape of your half a circle, we are going to switch to the marker. Or you can continue with the pencil, that's okay. And the first thing I want to do is the decorations on his head. We're going to start with 2 circles. The first circle is going to be inside the pencil line, like that. And the second circle is going to go in behind this one, crossing the pencil line and go back here. Now we're going to do a couple leaves, and these leaves are curves. They're going up, up. Then we're going to end here with a point, and now we're going to go on the opposite direction, pointing down. Now we're gonna do one more that it points up here, and it's the same idea. We're doing curves, ending in a point like this, and I'm gonna do a last one here. And make sure that you don't cross the folding part. If yours end up being closer to the folding, just don't cross it. Now we're gonna do the glaze that he has in his head. So we're gonna start behind these leaves, and we're gonna go around, connecting with the leaf. And now I'm gonna imagine that this line comes out. I'm gonna go up, and we're gonna start doing curves, going up and down. And these curves do not have to be the same size or do not need to look like mine. And when I get to the pencil line, now I'm gonna go around until I connect with this one, okay? So I'm gonna turn my paper a little bit. And I'm gonna go around trying to follow the pencil line I did and connecting back here. The next step is to trace these lines that we have here down. Okay. Now the next step is gonna trace the envelope down here. This time I wanna help myself with a ruler. Okay, if you don't have a ruler, you can also do it by hand. These are short lines and it should be okay. And what we're gonna do here is to trace a line that goes really close to the end of the paper, and it's gonna line up with the head you have here. So we're gonna go down, okay? And I'm gonna do the same on the other side, and I'm gonna try to make it stop at the same distance. So I line up with the head, right down there. And now we're gonna join them. If you don't have a ruler on hand, what I like to do is when I use just my hand, I press the marker hard against the paper, and that helps me going a little bit more straight. Okay. Now you can put a mark here in the middle of the paper. Okay. So we're gonna try to put it here. And now I wanna connect lines again with this dot. This is gonna be a diagonal line, and that's gonna be the envelope part. Just like that. And the last step is gonna be to erase the pencil lines that you have left in here. Okay, now that we have the outside part, we're gonna open the paper. Now the first thing we're gonna do is finishing the head. So I'm gonna cross the folding part. I'm gonna curve down, and I'm gonna stop when I get about the half of this folding part. Now let's do the same on the other side. And I'm going to connect these two down here with a little bit of a curve down. Okay. Now we're gonna do the scarf, and we're gonna do a curve that comes down, and this one is a short curve. Okay. So where this one finished, we're gonna do a circle that is gonna cross the folding part. And it's gonna look like this. This is gonna be the hands, and it's a big circle, cross the folding part like this. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. Okay. Big circle, cross the folding part, and come back up. Okay. And this circle, if you see, is a little like outside of the head. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a decoration on his hand to make it look like the glaze of the cookie. And I'm just doing a curved line that goes down and a second one that follows the same shape. Let's do the same thing here, just like that. Okay. Now we're gonna do the actual letter he's holding. So I'm gonna go back to the ruler, and we're just gonna close here the top part between the two hands. Don't worry too much about the scarf. We just wanna make sure that do not cross it. You can connect it at the end to the line. Okay, now with the same ruler, we're gonna connect from the envelope to the hand. So I'm just gonna go from this corner, and I wanna extend the line up. Just like that. Now I'm gonna trace a little bit of the scarf that is flying here on the wind. From the corner, we're gonna go up, curve down, and connect with the hand. And here at the end, I'm gonna use U shapes, upside down letter U's, to make the end of the scarf just like this. Okay. Now let's finish the face of the gingerbread man. We're gonna do first a smile. And then I'm gonna do the eyes. I would like to do my eyes with oval shapes that I fill with black. You can use your imagination to do your gingerbread man a little bit different than mine. And the last thing we're gonna do is eyebrows. These eyebrows are gonna be up here. They're gonna be rectangle shapes. They're gonna have really round corners. So here is one. And another one. And there, that's it. We finished this letter. Now let's check how it looks when we close it. And this is how it looks when we open. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and now my favorite part is coming. Let's color! Okay, little artists, we are done. This is how my letter look like in the outside with the colors. I add this color for the envelope. You can change it. It can be any color you want. You can add a little message here or the name of the person you want to give this letter to. Now, let's check how it look in the inside. Here's my gingerbread man. I choose colors that are very Christmassy, green, red, and white, but you can change these colors as well. At the end, with the color that I use for coloring the gingerbread man, I wait until it was dry, and then I add these cheeks here with a little bit more color, and I use a darker brown to do these shadows underneath the glaze, and that makes it pop a little bit more. I also use a really light gray for underneath these curves on the glazing, and that makes it look a little bit more real. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons step by step like this one. See you next time!